partake. So I hope everyone's enjoyed the class. Saw some amazing questions posted, really great, thoughtful questions. So thank you for being so interactive on the group. I'm sure everyone wanted to win that amazing prize. So I'm going to announce the prize winner now, because we're going to have the recording and people are going to hear it anyway. So out of everyone who made comments, I sort of gave everyone a different number of ballots and then just did a random draw online. And our winner is Louisa. And it's funny, you're on the phone.
Hi.
Hi, Louisa. So we can't see your picture. Do you have a video you want to share or no?
Let me see if I can get the camera.
You don't have to if you don't want to, but so congratulations. You've won a kit of 6 emotional oils. They're amazing. You're going to love them. They are the 5 ml size. So they're wonderful because you can use them in a diffuser, you can make up roller bottles, you can use them as perfume straight up if you want. So powerful. There's a really nice book that I've been referring to as well, just for anyone who's interested in those emotional oils and learning more. This is available at My Essential Business as well, and I think it was very inexpensive, like $12. If you want to learn more about the emotions and oils, this is a really great resource to have. So I just wanted to show you that I had this, and it talks about the different oils. Like, for example, cypress is the oil of motion and flow. And so it does a little blurb on the energetic characters of that oil. So, and then talks a little bit about, you know, kind of what it does for you. And, oh, look at this. It's for people with perfectionist tendencies. That's pretty much every woman I know, right? Yeah, I love cypress, by the way. We didn't talk much about cypress, but this is a topic that I actually don't talk about much in my initial classes, my 101 classes. It's the emotional side of the oils, because sometimes it can get a little bit weird for people. I do like the science, but there's a lot of really neat studies around how the oils can help emotionally. So definitely I encourage you guys to dig into that. But let's talk about the brain, because that's what we're here for. We've learned a lot about oils and the brain. Do we have any questions? Oh, we just lost. Did you lose me? Thumbs up if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
I must have just lost Rebecca. Nadia, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Rebecca? I guess it's just Rebecca. I'm just going to reply back to her. Do you have any questions? There's only 2 of you on the call, so the floor is yours if you have any questions. We talked about a lot of oils. So what I want everyone to walk away with is knowing that you've got a lot to choose from. Sometimes you can walk away from a class like this feeling maybe a little bit overwhelmed, thinking there's like so many things to choose from. And what I would encourage you to do is just think about one thing that you're trying to address, like just one thing right now, because really your whole journey with oils is going to work like that. You're just going to focus on one thing at a time, experiment, try to find something that works, and then when you're really feeling like you've got that figured out, then you move on to the next thing. Don't feel like you have to have all of the answers for all of the things right away, because that's not going to happen. You're gonna know and learn that it's really a process to integrate all of these oils into your life. So whatever topic kind of grabbed you the most, focus, mood, memory, any of the topics we talked about, I would just encourage you to go back and read that post again. Maybe make up a roller bottle with the oils that you have. Maybe throw some of the oils that intrigued you on your next loyalty reward program order. Or if you want to do a one-time order, that works as well. Or, you know, reach out to your upline or the person who enrolled you, and you can reach out to them and ask questions as well, and they'll help you to figure out the best way to buy. There's definitely a lot of value in signing up for the loyalty reward program. You get a lot of stuff for free over the long term. So it's a really great program to learn a little bit more about if you're not on that yet. So any questions from the group? Nadia, Louisa, any questions?
Well, today,
why don't we start with Louisa? You go first.
Sorry, Nadia. I went to the Essential Life book, or the Essential.
Yep.
yeah, I can't remember the title. And I was feeling very angry and just angry, but more than angry, resentment and a lot of other emotions. And I'm like, ooh, I think there's an oil that could probably help me, but I was struggling with connecting the right oil at that moment.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about that. So often anger resides in the liver. So yeah, so it's a sign that we just need to clean up the liver. And there's some really simple ways that you can start doing that. I wouldn't suggest a hardcore cleanse right away because often it's too much for the system. I really like the oils that provide a more gentle cleanse first. So lemon. Do you drink lemon essential oil?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. That is one that I would recommend to start drinking. Like start your day with a glass of lukewarm water, put a drop of lemon essential oil, and then start your morning with that. And what that's going to do is it's going to kickstart your digestive process. It's going to cleanse your liver. And there's something called D-limonene in the lemon essential oil, and those are really powerful because they do a number of different things. So they help produce kind of the chemical in your brain, GABA. It helps the body to produce more GABA, which is your like happy hormone. So the lemon essential oil is really good for that. And it's also good for flushing the liver. And you want to go slow. I would also continue to drink that lemon essential oil throughout the day. Like if you have a glass of water in the morning and then a couple of glasses in the afternoon, I would continue to add a drop of lemon essential oil into that. Some other oils that are really great for a gentle detox are the Smart and Sassy, Slim and Sassy, as well as grapefruit. Grapefruit's a wonderful one, but I'm looking at actually my list of anger. So I'm going to read a couple of words, and you tell me what grabs you more, like what sounds more like you. Frustration, resentment, irritation, hate, rage, or blame.
All of that.
All of the above. Okay, so I'm going to just flip over and try to find some of those, and I'll tell you what oils come up. All right, so frustrated. The oils that come up for that are geranium. Geranium is the first one, cardamom, and Roman chamomile. That's not a surprise. Roman chamomile is also a really calming oil. And cardamom, interestingly enough, a lot of our health resides in our digestive system as well. And cardamom is a wonderful oil for the digestive system. And so sometimes even cleaning up your gut is a really important thing to do when you're experiencing feelings of anger. So being on a really good high dose probiotic is a great place to start as well. I'm going to look at a couple other things. Resentment, irritation, hate, rage, blame. Which one do you want me to check first?
Irritation?
Irritation, okay. Let's check that one out. And what you're going to find is it's going to shift for you, okay? So one oil that works right now might not work later. Oh, interesting. So irritated is actually the women's blend, and the women's blend is called Clary Calm. And okay. Yeah, I know a lot of women that have really good success with that, with the Clary Calm. The other one is, oh, interesting. Guess what comes up again? Cardamom. Interesting. So that's come up a couple of times. And then any of the other ones that we want to look at out of those feelings?
I think that's a start.
Yeah. So you've got a couple there to work with, and just do that and see how that feels for you. Another one that kind of comes to mind without looking at my list here is forgive, and you're going to get that in your kit. So I would really work with that. There were some really great studies on forgive. Actually, out of all the emotional aromatherapy oils, forgive always came out on top. So pretty interesting. You really take a look at that forgiveness. Oftentimes we need to forgive ourselves, or we need to forgive other people. And when we hang on to that negative energy, it creates toxins in our body and makes us feel unwell and angry. So yeah, I would try that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Where do you live? I'm just wondering if I should pop it in the mail or.
I'm in Oakville.
Oh, perfect. I can just drop it at your house. Maybe I'll just get you to send me your address.
Sure.
I'll get that to you. All right. Any other questions? I think I saw Stefania, you joined as well. And Nadia, do you have any questions?
How do you get over like that mid-break tiredness? Like I sleep well.
Okay.
Just there's like that one time of the day where you're just tired.
Yeah.
And you want to get over that hump, right?
Yeah. What time is that usually? Is it kind of after lunch, like around 2 or 3?
Yeah, it's basically before school's over after the day. Like I'd say between 2 and 3 is the worst.
Yeah. Okay. Do you wake up feeling rested?
Usually I do because I have a CPAP machine now because I have sleep apnea.
Okay.
So my CPAP machine has really allowed me to rest.
Good. That's
Whereas
great.
before I was getting no sleep. But just we all have that hump, right? Where we're
Absolutely.
So I'm just wondering what kind of oil would help for that.
Okay. I'll get to the oils in one more second. I'm just going to ask just because that's what I do. What do you crave? Do you crave salt or sugar?
I would say salt.
Okay. Rebecca knows where I'm going with this.
Did Nadia tell you she's a teacher as well?
No.
Yeah.
So my poor teacher friends, you guys have tapped out adrenal glands big time because of your jobs and our life, our North American lives.
Exactly.
So what I would recommend, so I can ask you maybe a few more questions. Do you like when you miss a meal, like let's say you go like 3 to 4 hours without a meal, do you feel a little bit jittery or irritable or?
I would, yes, I would say yes.
Okay. And what time do you go to bed?
10:30.
Okay. And you have no problems falling asleep?
No, not with my CPAP now, no.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to recommend a couple things, and Rebecca, I would love for you to jump in and share what works for you as well. So, what I would recommend is the citrus oil. I can't say enough about the citrus oils, and I personally find drinking them is a great way to go, or peppermint. So what I often do after lunch is I take my wild orange and my peppermint, 1 drop of each in the palm of my hand, tap it, and then I rub it on the back of my neck. It's a really thing, but that's a really great technique to kind of give you a boost, a brain boost. That works really well. And I also find just drinking a glass of water with either wild orange or peppermint or lemon or grapefruit or Smart and Sassy goes a long way making.
I just got Smart and Sassy.
Oh, good. Yeah, try that. Yeah, try that. If you have that one, you can alternate it. You can try that. You can try lemon. You can try peppermint, and just see what works for you. But the citrus and the peppermint are definitely really great oils to use. I would also consider making up a roller bottle of basil and rosemary.
Oh.
Yeah, and this to support your adrenal glands.
Okay.
And I would rub that on your back. So right above your kidneys.
Yeah.
Just kind of on the small of your back, like right above that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just rub that on your adrenal glands just whenever you think about it in the day.
Oh.
And the 2 oils are really powerful for supporting the adrenal glands. And and a lot is managed through those glands, hormones, mood, stress, everything. So you want to have strong adrenal glands. And and from what I'm hearing, it sounds like yours might be a little bit weakened, and that's why you're getting that crash.
Yeah.
But it doesn't sound like it's like adrenal fatigue or anything. But it just sounds like they might need a little boost.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Okay, I will definitely try that.
Yeah, and I would recommend if you're not on the Lifelong Vitality vitamins, those are a must for sure for energy or anything like pain and energy. They're amazing. So there's one of the supplements in the kit is called the CRX, Alpha CRX, and inflammatory. And you'll notice things like quercetin, green tea extract, some really curcumin, things that you've probably heard of, where people are buying like separate bottles of all these millions of great anti-inflammatories and wonderful herbs, but it's all in one capsule, the Alpha CRX, and it is amazing for your health. So I can't say enough about that one in particular. So that will definitely help with energy.
Okay, I'll talk to Rebecca for sure.
Yeah. Any other questions? And Rebecca, do you want to add anything? Like, what do you find works for your energy?
Well, I was showing Nadia, I don't know if you can see us, but I made.
Yeah, I can.
So this is my little, I call it Boost. And like Linda said, it's got peppermint and wild orange and it sits on my desk. So I use that throughout the day. And then the other thing that's been like the huge game changer for me with my adrenal health is the Trim Shake. So Trim Shake is, it's doTERRA's, like, I guess smoothie powder is the best way I can put it.
Okay.
Do you eat breakfast, Nadia?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good because I had to force myself to start eating breakfast in order. But ever since I started with the Trim Shake, it's changed things for me significantly. There's something in it. Is it the ashwagandha? Is that what it is?
Ashwagandha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably the fact that it's high protein and
yeah.
Yeah.
So the ashwagandha regulates your cortisol levels throughout the day. So for me, it keeps that stress at like a manageable level throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I find myself just feeling so much more in control to the point that like on days that I don't have it, I really, really notice. So it's not just like your regular protein powder. Like it's really awesome. And that's been the thing that really has got things under control for me. So that's just, yeah, I don't know if it's a coincidence, Linda, but it's.
No, it is. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. And that's a big part of energy, like maintaining, just like she explained it so well, is maintaining stable energy levels throughout the day is to start your day with a high protein breakfast. High protein, high fat is the best way to go for breakfast if you're, as opposed to like a piece of toast or a muffin. That's probably the first thing to start your day with. So I'm not sure. What do you normally have for breakfast, Nadia?
Well, I commute, so it's usually like a piece of toast.
Yeah. So that could be part of the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happens is you eat the toast, your blood sugar goes up, your body secretes insulin, brings it right back down, and then all of a sudden you've created this roller coaster, up and down, up and down.
Yeah.
It's exhausting, and it even impacts your sleep and also the way you feel next day.
Okay.
Yeah, so that can be a really simple shift, like a couple eggs for breakfast is a great start, or a Trim Shake, or a protein drink, or just anything with a higher level of protein.
Okay.
Will help for sure.
Sounds good.
That's awesome.
Anyone else? Questions?
Linda, you're so smart. It's such a blessing to listen to you, honestly. You're just so knowledgeable. Wonderful.
A little slightly obsessed.
I'm not sure who the third person is on here.
Stefania. Yeah, she's, are you there? Can you hear us, Stefania? Or you can unmute yourself if you want to say hi.
Hold on, how do I do this?
You're
good.
Well, she hasn't got them yet. She just placed her order, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how to use this. Did I unmute myself?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello there.
If you want to be on camera, you can also go to the bottom left-hand corner and press video if you care for us to see you. It's always fun to see.
That's okay.
Pajamas? Are you
yeah, well, headache for the last 3 days, so that not in the greatest shape right now.
Yeah. So Stefania, do you mind me saying that Stefania's a police officer, and she
oh wow.
Yeah, so she's excited to try the oils for headaches. So.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Did you have any questions? I know we talked a lot, but did anything come up from the brain class specifically?
No, I'm okay for now, but if there is any questions, I just tuned in just to hear what's, it's always good to hear what's going on and new things.
Sure. Sounds good. All right. Anyone else? Okay. No? That's okay. If you have questions, this class is always going to be available. What happens with the events is that they will appear in your past. Like you can still always go back to it if you feel like reading the posts again. And you just go into your events and then you go into past and you'll be able to see it there if you do decide that you want to read through some of the posts. And we are absolutely going to offer this class again, probably in the fall. Okay. And if you have any questions, what I'd encourage you to do is just ask your questions and learning one drop at a time. That's our ongoing learning group where you can pretty much ask anything and people will answer your question within seconds. We've got a really active group there that will support you. So it was great having you in the class. I hope you learned a lot. For those of you who were in the class and are not yet customers, I would encourage you to reach out to the person that enrolled you. They have a special offer for you, so definitely talk to them about that offer to get you started. And we start everyone with a really nice getting started kit so that you can get going with your oils right away. So did you want to say anything, Rebecca, before we close?
No, I think you covered it. Yeah, and then just stay tuned. I know sometimes in learning one drop at a time, things get confusing because there's so much activity, but just be aware because we'll be posting all sorts of different events, both in person and online. And really, like, our ultimate goal is for you to be using your oils and learning more about them constantly, not just having them sit on a shelf and not be touched, right? So that ongoing education is the key component. And that's really what makes the difference between purchasing oils through a company like doTERRA that has the community versus buying oils off of a shelf, right? So make sure you utilize that community because that's what really is the important part too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give away an oil a month going forward. And so for April, I haven't decided what oil it's going to be yet, but I'm going to get everyone to post their latest DIY. So if you made something from the brain health class, I encourage you to make one of those and post it so you can kind of teach people that maybe weren't in the event a little bit about the brain oils. That would be great. And then we'll do a draw at some point in April and you might win an oil. So we're going to do that every month. So
that's awesome.
Anyways, it was really nice meeting you guys. And I will see you on one drop at a time. And we'll keep you posted on the next make and take. We still have to pick our date.
Mm-hmm.
But we have one coming up in April. So it's going to be all about spring cleaning. So
excited.
That'll be a good one. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Enjoy the sunshine. Bye, Linda.
Bye.
Bye.